Hello, people of the internet. I'm Solrak Dragon, and welcome back to Sevtech Ages, a Minecraft modded thing. Where's my Did I put my sentient sword away in the blood magic place? Regardless of that, welcome back to Sevtech. We have successfully made it to the second age, and I will be doing stuff in the second age in a little bit. Just arranging my inventory right now. Food and stuff is going to be something I need to make, but it can wait. That should be fine. We can just do that. So food is definitely something I need to start gathering up. Just checking this. Got 10 bits of raw meat. 12 actually. That's perfect actually. That's perfect. I'm actually gonna just do this real quick. I need another 5 flour. Get this cooking up. And where's the salt? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like I said, we are in H2. Lots of new stuff has been unlocked, and we will be getting to it in a little bit. There is some things that I do wish to check out, I suppose, before that. I'm just gonna check real quick. Nope, that has bone meal. Also, I am missing that bucket still. I better grab the water skin for now unless I can really quickly find that clay bucket. But yeah, I have watched some various, what's the best word for it? I've watched various other Let's Players play through the entirety of Age 1 of Sevtech. And while none of them seemed to focus too much on blood magic like I did, they did showcase a couple of interesting ways for moving around. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my bucket. One of which is the slime sling and the slime boots. Pretty much what it is slime boots negate any fall damage, while the slime sling can, as its name implies, fling you far. So we will be seeing exactly the resource cost to make those. Drop that. We'll probably be making ourselves another bucket as well, just because we are in need of one. And in fact, I believe we have the clay to do that right now. Just because I prefer a bucket over, let's see, its use, because I have to compress it, actually. No, it's, turntable. Yeah, let's just look up bucket, just because it's going to be easier. So, not that bucket, but the unfired clay. It is barrel extension, so I need 6. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna make our bucket again, just because I kind of want a bucket more than a water skin. It's a little bit more technologically advanced, in my humble opinion. But anyways, as I was saying, the slime sling flings you far, the slime boots keep you from taking fall damage. Both things will definitely be useful if we can manage to make them fairly easily. However, that will take a little bit, excuse me, of effort, I think. I keep forgetting that I have this set up as it currently is. Nope, this is the other one was the thing. So turntable, because I do wish to get me my bucket back. Because I don't know what happened to the other. But yeah, we're gonna see the resources required to make the slime boots and the slime sling after we make a little bit of food. And then I think we'll just jump straight into it, simply because I don't believe I have resources enough to, adequately make any progress as far as blood magic goes. So, let's get this bucket heating up. There. We got the foods almost. Just cook this bear meat as well. The bucket is cooking up. And here is our flour. We need to sleep through the night because I'm not getting ganked by mobs. Because mob ganks are not fun. What happened to my... Why did I don't know why I moved my shovel there. Whatever. So, I don't think I need the nature's compass on me right now, actually. I don't know why I was carrying that in my inventory. And I do need to figure out exactly what kind of influence, what's it called, will have as far as this mod pack, Astral Sorcery, because I've honestly never played around with it. I know that it involves the stars, because I've watched, Direwolf20 do the mod spotlight on it, but beyond that, I am completely unknowing of what happens. So it'll be an experience. I doubt it'll be as good as Blood Magic, because Blood Magic is best mod as far as, well, not best, but it is one of the best mods in my humble opinion. So, get this stirred up. We also do have access to Tinker's Construct more in-depth in this age, as well as something called Tinker's Armory, which sounds very much interesting. I wasn't even aware that Tinker's had made an armor extension, but it sounds like that could make things... Yeah, that's a sand. That's new. But yeah. So, we're just gonna finish making our food here, and then we're gonna look at the first line of quests to see what we can accomplish. I did move my blood magic stuff into the blood magic chest, because I don't have my sigil of the blood lamp to make light a non-necessary. We also want this, and these. There we go. Put that bucket away, because I don't think we need it anymore. Get this dough a-cooking, and we will take a look at everything available to us. I do also think that we need to start actually breeding and harvesting chickens, because that's probably going to be the quickest way I can get food. Anyways, so, it looks like it wants us to go down the lunar crafting for main branch progress. The one up here is craft some wool, then the druid circle, I already do know where that is. A framing table to create storage drawers. A tier 3 blood magic altar, so this looks like we need prismarine. That's going to be a little bit of a tricky one to do right off the bat. I do know where some of those are, but water breathing and the guardians themselves are going to be fairly tricky. We can make glass by melting sand in the melter or smeltery and pouring it into a basin. We might do that, because I imagine that this tough dowsing rod will require it. Basic tinker stuff will also be something we should probably work on. Minecraft paper, and then that. So, before any of that, though, I wish to look up slime. Okay, there's a lot of slime stuff now. Slime boots. Material added by Tinker's Construct. Core, durability, defense. I have no idea what all those mean. I don't know what those are. So it looks like there's a few different ones. Those ones can't be made. These ones can, and that's actually quite a bit expensive. Slime sling then. Where's the sling? I don't even know what it looks like. There it is. This is also pretty expensive. Congealed slime or blood. We do have glue though, so that should make things easier, but congealed blood. So in other words, we'd need to melt down some of our rotten flesh. I think something might have happened over there. I might need to check it out, but first off, I'm going to check my rotten flesh supply. I do have enough. It was 24, I want to say, was required. So we'll start working on that slime sling, which won't really make much sense without slime boots, admittedly, but it's something to work towards, at the very least. And now I'm going to really quickly check over here to make sure that nothing blew up on us, because that would be poor. Really should see about if there's anything better than grass path as well, because that would probably be nice and faster. Okay, anything? No, it all looks the same. Still not transferring PE or whatever it is, because who knows. We got our nice little mulberry orchard, forming a protective barrier against all things unnatural, I hope. Really, though, if those were silverwood trees, I would be... If I could find enough silverwood trees to just line this, I would, because that would stop taint. Though I don't think Thaumcraft is in this mod pack, which kind of sucks, admittedly, because Thaumcraft's a cool mod as well. Alright. We can make ourselves some sandwiches now. And then it's the salmon. There we go. We're up to 30 tasty sandwiches. Alright, so while we're working on making the slime boots, let's see what we can do in the immediate. Craft wool from fleece and wicker. That sounds fairly simple. So wool. Basic wool. Fleece and wicker. Can be made by smelting, hydrating, grilling, that. So, fleece, we already know what fleece is. We have sheep for the fleece. It's the wicker that's new. So, wicker is wicker, which is sugar cane. So, 4 sugar canes gives us that wicker, or you can cut down a platform. So, in other words, we need a total of 16 sugar. Luckily, we have a nice little sugar cane farm over here. I'm also gonna munch up real quick, just gonna get our hunger to full. I also need to see about filling in some of these holes. We got plenty of dirt, and leveling things out would be nice. I think, at least. There we go. And that's enough. And there's that. Alright, we have our block of wicker. Now we simply need to get some fleece. I should have some fleece, though. If I don't, there should be some down here. Also, I am going to move leather down there, as well as our various hides and pelts, simply because it makes more sense for them to be by that, as with our shears. And we do have fleece. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll come with us, though, just because it is used in animal stuff. So, we'll really quickly craft this white wool. And the first achievement is done. It does not unlock anything further, however. A real quick transference of some stuff. Because I do have a chest down here. Don't remember what's in it. Alright, some of this stuff. That should be good. I should probably get these chickens breeding again, because it looks like they're all grown up. So I'm going to go and get some seeds real quick. And I got the idea to do this chicken breeding focus just because I've been watching Captain Sparkles play the Deep End mod pack thing, and it's got a pretty good chicken farm going on there. And cows as well. I think I only have 2 cows right now, though, so it's not going to be much. Probably could do with some... I only have 1 cow, don't I? Yeah, I only have 1 cow. I need to fix that. Alright, sheep. Alright, chickens. Make me some chicks. Okay, I think I got them all. Yep, I got them all. Alright. So yeah, we need another pig and another cow for our little farm here to be completed. And then we can breed animals, no problem at the very least, but that's all future usage. I'll go ahead and get more of this cooking. This is a slower process. Oh, I forgot this hide, but it's just a little extra hide. I don't know what it's talking about. So, the Betweenland sounds like a whole nother realm. I don't think I want to jump into there. If flint or bone tools aren't cutting it any longer, you'll need a smeltery. That's tied to that. that could be annoying. We'll go with the non-complicated stuff first. So the framing table sounds like it's next. Framing table is 5 trim. How do you get trim? Trim is 5 planks and 4 sticks. Well, I definitely have the sticks, and I should have the planks as well. If not, I can very easily get them. Okay, so we need a total of 25 wooden planks. Easy enough to obtain. I really should probably see if I can't set this up to do multiple at once. It'll probably save a load of time. In fact, I'm probably going to do that next. Before anything else. That sounds like a very smart thing to do. So I'm going to really quickly look at making another axle as well. I don't need anything for that, I think. Really anything expensive. It's the quartz and the rope and the hemp. And the hemp is the millstone. We're fine with one axle. I've changed my mind. We're good having one single axle. We need to put that turntable down though, just so it's not clogging up the inventory. And the bear claw packs will likely go away as soon as we can get as well. And really, if we can get some flint and bone tools, then we won't really need the sentient sword. While it is potent, its main purpose is to fill up the Tartaric gems. And if we have already a pretty decently sized Tartaric gem, then yeah. Oh, we can also put the packs away up here because it is turning dark. And this is a little bit of a caution move, or a little bit of a risky move as well, going around without an active weapon except for a bow. As for the framing table, I'm not sure where exactly I'm going to put it. I might put it on the second floor here, since I did state that I would be working towards that. So, framing table, trim. So, nope, not torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, not 4. Oh, that creates 4, so I kind of overdid it. We'll get 2 things worth of it, and then we just have extra. Can it be used for anything else, though? We can make facades and upgrade templates, or you can be burned. I think we got some extra fuel for that, but framing table is done. You got plenty of fuel already, so we'll just put these extra trims in there. And we actually need to, start building the second story here. I think the second story will be cobble with smooth stone pillars in place of the log ones. So we'll take, that's a good amount of cobble. We can store the wood. And then we need smooth stone. That's going to be the main issue. We'll take a stack and we'll get it cooking. Can we make ladders as well, actually? Because that's something that would be nice. We can even make stone ladders from stone rods, which I'm not going to do. So we're going to make normal ladders. Because, yeah, it's less expensive that way. We already had some in there, but that's fine. We will need to be getting some more coal-based products soon, it seems. Store the smooth stone. Really wish that this would stop timing out. And there's that lightning again. A little bit worried with how consistent that is happening. Like, a little bit. Not, like, super worried, but, you know, the worry levels are there. Game. Just, don't screw me. Oh, I can make frames. Alright. So, the ladder up can be in this corner here. shouldn't need any more. Just because I don't want to disturb those hides. Oh! Yes, I was wrong about where that corner is. It's actually underneath here, so... won't work too well. Alright, so the ladder can't be in that corner. Good to know. Which does mean the top floor will be smaller than the bottom, funnily enough. We can put the ladder right here. No, because we have those there. Here, then. Now we break through, and we're on this floor. Sweet. So, this can be a decent foundation. Can I actually... No, I can't do that nicely. We can just break all of these, however. It'll look a little bit more sloppy, I suppose. Because it won't be like a good transitionary layer. But it will be fine, I do hope. I'm actually worried about my pickaxe here. I'm going to need to break out that paxel. Yep, I need to break out that paxel because it's broken. And I don't have bronze to repair it. Or I probably do, I just don't know if I have the right bronze. Where did I get that paxel? Oh, we already have enough for the block. There we go, get that pouring. Paxel. It was up here, it's on display, that's right. Let's go with the red flesh. Come with me, and you'll see a world of mining imagination. Yeah, I might as well break the torches as well. Alright, so how tall do I want this to be? That is a good question. Let's wait for these to cook up, and then we can start making some of the framework as well. What can I use these for, actually? Can I use them for anything? There is some things I can use them for. Armor stands, sword stands, and that looks to be... It's not. There's other things. So we will keep these on hand, just in case. 20. Good. Let's quickly craft some smooth stone bricks. Good. Alright. So, how tall should this be? I think that we should have this be 4 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this layer up here will be a roof layer. That's gonna... Actually, I shouldn't have dropped down just yet because 1, 2, 3, 4. I should probably go and get those because I have an idea for how to use them. Those slabs, by the way. Oops, not that, but this. Where are they? There they are. So I do have an idea for how to use these in a pretty okay manner. Yeah, that's because of that. It's not really necessary, but I kind of want to match. Also, I've got this strangest sense of, like, vertigo when I was doing that. So we can actually frame the roof already. Or frame this floor already, that is. I think I might actually replace the roof of the... or the flooring of this as well with smoother... with the cobblestone bricks. I might just do... because I don't want to... because just all cobblestone does look a little bit sloppy. Whoop. That's not where I meant to place that. Give me that back. I know. This also probably isn't the most entertaining thing to watch, but it is something I like to do just to, you know, make things look nice. So yeah, we're gonna want to actually frame the corners. That's actually gonna block off a window. 2 windows, but that's fine. Those windows are not necessary. So, come on. Down we go. Do we have any more? We almost do, but I think something else I've been wanting to do. Do we? Not really. So let's just put this away. A little bit scatterbrained right at the immediate moment. Alright, so let's think. That amount of stone will be quite ridiculous. Actually, we can make a chisel. Can't we? Yeah, 3 shark teeth. Where did I store those shark teeth? I think they're actually still in the lure thing over here, now that I'm thinking on it. Let's go and get these shark teeth real quick. Should probably build there just because it'll save me some hunger. So I'll have to keep jumping. Any chance we get to kill a food-based mob, we should be taking. Nope, I did move those shark teeth somewhere. Where, though? That is a question. It might be in the mob drop chest. Because a chisel can change the appearance of blocks, which could make things look a little nicer. Ow. Which is something I kind of want to do, is be more aesthetically pleasing. Or aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. I guess I did have a little extra blood in there. Whoops. Shark teeth, shark teeth, shark teeth, shark teeth. Ooh, ah. Yes. 1, 2, 3. There we go. This will be our chisel, which will be a good thing to have. Store the fish. Alright. You. 3 chisels, actually. Thank you. Alright. So we can store 2 of them. They don't stack anymore, but that's fine. So, if I right-click and I can put a block in here and get some different options for it. Do I even need to cook things? Okay, it is saying cobblestone, so yeah, I do have to cook things. But it does store what you put into it. We are definitely going to need some more coal, though. You know, we could still just do cobblestone as the body, the stone bricks as the frameworks. Still replace this with something nicer looking, though. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. What do we got? Weathered, wide, encased bricks. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I like that kind of look. Oh, it even makes a little pattern. Alright, and we do... Okay, the lightning is seriously becoming a little worrisome. Yeah, that lightning, I don't like it right now. Don't know why it's crack-a-lacking, but I could do without it doing so. That's still cooking. Let's sleep through the night. I'm not sure if that's the Abyss craft or if it's something else that works, causing that lightning to snap, crackle, and pop there. No, I can't really take out that wall. Could expand this out a little bit. Could also just make a straight passageway into that part, but it'd look a little sloppy, I think. But we have some stone cooking. I'm gonna make some more pillars here. 40, and then we can just leave the rest to go. After all that's done, after we get the smeltery after we get the second floor of our smeltery enabled, then we can move on to another thing. So I want the basic bricks in all 4 corners. And then, let's see here. See, it's a little bit of an odd numbering, so I think like this might look okay. We are going to need more, though, because I want to match. Maybe, actually. Might not. Nope, I should not need any more. Yep, this is the last one I'll need. It's a little bit odd looking, yes, but it does match all around. Alright, we have some extra just in case we want it for anything. Or need it, for that matter. So yeah, coal expedition will be necessary before too long because I'm running low on it. Thankfully I know I can get some coal fairly easily. That's interesting that when done this way it has a... Oh, it breaks completely too. Very interesting. We also do need to make a roof here. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 high. So 8 is 16 is 17. That should be good. And not arrows. Can't do that to arrows. That was encased bricks. So that's this made. Now we need to make the roof here. Oh, I was wrong. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Completely missed over here. Alright. As for what I make the roof out of, I do see a block in the bunch that looks nice. It's just a matter of getting up to the roof. Am I within that range of totems? No. Don't really want to, How am I supposed to get up to the roof fairly easily? Because I don't want to make more ladders. It's a waste. If we come over here and get inside the radius of the totem, the spider climb effect should last long enough to get us there. Yep, there we go. Alright. So, I want this to be embossed. It'll look a little odd. But I'm fine with that. I mean, not the roof looking odd, but the fact that the slabs are currently positioned how they're positioned. This will be the second floor of our smeltery, which will eventually contain all of our Tinker's Construct stuff, as well as this framing table. And there we go. The rest of these can go bye-bye. We can store the rest of our cobble. I also do need to see about replacing our house's look eventually as well, just because, you know, it's a little outdated, admittedly. I could use some fashionable taste. Alright, just trying to think, is there anything else that needs doing? That's all well and good. We probably do need to light it up there, though, so we'll go and take care of that real quick. That shouldn't shift over there. We can also put away the chisel. And the inside probably needs a little bit of lighting up as well. Lots of things to do. Plenty of time to do them. We're fairly early on in the stream. It's month as well. We're going to want to rebreed our chickens before too long, because it looks like all of the babies are grown. Alright. So, just keep it lit. And I believe it's F7 mode? No. F8? No. I don't remember the button. Oh, one of those opened up something else entirely. Okay, whatever. But yeah, this, ouch, definitely will need to be upgraded before too long. And now we light up the inside. Make sure we close the door behind us. Because it is a little dim. But thankfully, we have blood magic. And there, and there. Perfect. Should be lit enough. This framing table can go there. That's very complicated looking. I'm not going to mess with it right now. So, glass does need making. But first, we can make a Tinker's Crafting Station. Excellent. We will need one of those up there. You can't... If memory serves, the crafting recipe should just be... Yeah. There we go. Tinkerer. This actually accesses this chest. No, it accesses the furnace, not the chest itself. Interesting. This one... Well, because this little bit of the house is like a little bit of a time capsule, considering it still has the work stump in there, I think I'm going to just make a crafting station for in there as well. Just so you know, memories. So I will need a total of 8 logs. Or planks. We definitely have that. Alright. We will end up needing more as well with the various stencils and the like, but it can wait a minute. Also, I do need to see about some other food options as well when time comes. You will go here, because our smeltery can go there, I think. Maybe just that wall in general. So, yep, that's that. Next, it wants us to make a part maker. So a stencil table and a part builder, and then a tool station. So, stencil is a blank pattern, which is different. It's bark and siding, and makes 4. So siding was the saw on any planks. We need to rehook up the saw there. We will need quite a few stencils, so we're also going to need quite a bit of bark. So we'll take our work blade, which has 17 more uses, it looks like. We'll get some fresh wood for this, I think. Oh, saw's already set up. Sweet. Oh, not in there. I really need to build that thing. Let's chop down this tree first. Because it is a little bit of an eyesore. Okay. Make sure we got all the saplings, because I don't want any more growing in this place. And I do know I have some bark already as well. Wow, this tree's being supported by this tree, it seems. Tree, go away. Don't come again any other day. Alright, a dozen should be fine. Make sure we get all the saplings once more. Get an apple too. Yum, yum, yum. We can probably also work on leveling this out and maybe moving that up to there, having the aqueduct flow the water down. That actually, but then again, having a river-based one sounds cool, but an aqueduct-based one also sounds cool. Or we could expand the farm. Ideas, ideas, ideas. Sorry, I got off a little bit of rambly there. Alright, so that and that. Good. A dozen should be fine, as I said. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to actually need to cut. That actually is perfect. And there we go. 24 blank patterns. That should be plenty. Mainly because I don't really have a very durable work blade right now. Nope, you don't go in there. You go in there, and you go in there. Good. Alright, so with the blank patterns, the next thing we need is a bit of, come on, planks. So we should probably just keep these planks on us. And if memory serves, I will need a log as well. And again with the lightning. I am really worried about that game. Really worried about it. You know? We don't need to sleep at night right now. We can just close that up and no mobs will spawn in here anyways. Maybe we can. Okay. Alright, so first thing is first is our stencil table. Done. Do that, just get thrown on the ground. So stencil table, I don't think it needs to be connected to the crafting. Oh, they're all in a line. That's interesting. I wonder if it'll all work like that. The next thing it wants us to make is a part builder. Tinkers, tinkers, gotta love it, gotta love it. Part builder, log, I was right. So log and that gives us the part builder. Now's the test. They are all connected. That's really cool. Alright, so that completed that one. Next one wants me to make a tool station. Tool station I do think will be over here along with a double chest, which I should probably get to making. Actually, something else. Iron chest. So there is the chest upgrades here. They do require the plates, which I really need to see about making this metal press eventually, or getting a plate cast. That will actually be fairly easy. But it consumes the cast. Oh no, wait, making it consumes the cast. But using it does not. So yeah, we definitely need to make we definitely need to make a cast when we get the chance. Or a plate cast, because that will save a lot of time. But the part builder first. It is another log. Or just wood. I already made it. What am I? Duh. It was the tool station. That was next. I want to say it's a plank over a crafting thing. Tool station. Tool forge is a tool station, but tool station, yep. Crafting bench and up one of these. So do that. Do that. And that's our tool station done. Awesome. That line is actually complete. And one more thing I do wish to make is a stencil chest. Because memory remembers. Pattern chest. Close enough. Alright, so they are all connected. Awesome. So let's make some basic patterns here. That is a sharpening kit. Don't know. Shard. Don't need it. Pickaxe. Yes, please. Shovel. Yeah. Axe. Sure. Broad axe. Yes, please. Basic sword. Unfamiliar, so I'm not going to bother. A hammer. Yeah, that'll be nice. An excavator. Good. Unfamiliar. A scythe. Eh. Pan. Eh. Don't need sign. A basic tool rod. Tough tool rod. Basic binding. Tough binding. Various guards. Because those will all be needed. A large plate will be needed for some of the bigger tools. Unfamiliar. Bow limb. That'll be good. Being able to actually create bows. Bowstring. Arrowheads. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Arrow shafts. Awesome, awesome. We have one more. So that's fletching, polishing kit, and then there's the armor. I'm gonna go with the fletching kit for now. We'll just need one. I don't know what all these are. Alright, so just put all those in there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and make some more stencils. How much more durability do you have? 5. So we can make 8 more stencils. That would be enough. We just need to get some stuff, and then we can actually make some basic tinker's tools. Probably need to, yeah, we need to make we need to make a chest up there as well. Materials, and you will be coming with me because that has a proper place now. So yeah, let's go and chop down another oak tree. Probably that one that's already shaved for some reason. I don't know why this one's shaved. Oh, right, I needed sapling. Oh, skeleton. Oh, creeper. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I pressed, but I'm automatically walking. I'm automatically walking. Why am I automatically walking? Shoot. I don't remember what I pressed. V? X. No. Z. No. Gosh darn it. What did I press? No. 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 Stop. Stop. I don't know what I pressed. I pressed a button and it moved me forward automatically. I've still not figured out that button. I could look at the keybinds, but that seems like lazy work. Or busy work. Whatever. So I gotta exit out and go back in real quick. Because I forgot that mobs would still be there in this early morning time. Also, the excavator and hammer and stuff is mainly so that I can actually level our kingdom a little bit more. Because I said I would do that more when we came time to have actual proper tinker stuff. Probably still won't do it until we get some more durable tools than flint and bone, but it's a good thing to consider. I should probably look at all the tinker's tools as well to get a good idea of what to be making. What? Oh, flowers. How are there? Creeper blew. Right. Right. The creeper blew up and probably took some stuff out. Okay, what is shooting at me? Right, you guys have arrows now, and bows. Goodbye. Axe. You a question. Where's my axe? Did I get replaced with dirt? Okay, whatever. And that's the wrong tree to be cutting down. Or did I might have thrown it by accident. That sucks. Oh wow, and that is a bit of damage. I definitely need to clean this up real quick. Hang on. Alright, so. So I wanted this to look natural-ish. Yeah, we're gonna need to go and get some stuff. But I probably accidentally threw my pick, or my axe, in the panic of everything that just happened. Accidentally moving forward automatically and all. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just take 5 and cut this tree down completely. Okay, got the saplings. So yeah, we need to repair that, so a little bit of dirt. It's relatively easy. Nothing major. I can take the time out of what I'm doing to do so. So if I want things to look nice, I need to keep them nice. So in there, got some bones from somewhere. Probably dead skelly, to be fair. And dirt. We can actually fill in a little bit of down here as well. So that I don't have to keep jumping and burning energy. And this over here. Okay. Start sealing from here. There we go. That looks better. Let us get some bark. Actually, real quick. On the saw, do you give me bark? You do give me bark on the saw. I don't even need this work blade anymore. Shows how things become obsolete the further along you get. So, real quick. Put the useless work blade away. You served me well, though. You definitely served me well. And then we'll come over here and smooth this out, just because this has been bugging me as well. Go buy flowers. I don't need you. Okay, so this little pit is annoying. Now we got that goes. Doesn't need to be that tall, does it? No. This isn't the main issue. It's more around here. I don't really want to interrupt the flow here, so we'll go ahead and make a little bit of a dirt bridge. Good. And then, I don't know, we'll just put this dirt away. What was I coming over here for? Alright, the saw. That's right. We will want to let this out, though, eventually. So... That's That's definitely enough planks. So 2, 4. That's enough. 8 more blank patterns. Perfect. Not literally perfect, but you know what I mean. We also do need to keep 8 of our wood with us, or planks rather, to make a chest, which we will proceed to upgrade as we get the proper materials into the better chests, because lightning again. Very nervous about that, by the way. There's our basic chest. You can go there. You don't have connection to that, but that's fine. It's just going to be there for storage purposes. And our stencil table. You will be getting some of the armor ones. So the helmet core, armor trim, armor plates, interesting, chest plate core, leggings core, boots core. Then what else we got? Unfamiliar, 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 unfamiliar. Who would have thunk? I guess we can afford some of the other things like the pan and the sign. Alright. So with that done, I'm going to look through materials and because the next thing is basic paper, but that can wait for a minute. So, I don't want bow materials, tools, and tool materials. Okay. Magic. What was that? Karna? Kama. Interesting. Oh, it shears animals. That's quite cool. Let's go. There we go. Alright. So, tool materials. We probably only have access to some of the basic stuff. Paper included. Ooh, they even included Tinker stuff down here. That's cool. So, wood. Basic wood. Renewable resources are so good they regenerate themselves. That's quite cool. So, ecological is a regeneration factor. That'll be good for any tool, really. Though we might want to see if any other tools have ecological in them. So, we'll go and quickly check that. Ecological. Prismarine has quite a few things. Endstone, paper, firewood, sponge, iron, pig iron, slime, night slime, blue slime, magma slime, cobalt, netherrack, ardite, manulin, bronze, copper, lead, silver, steel, electrum, abyssite, refined corallium, treated wood. I'm not really I need stage 3, so that's kind of moot. Prosperity shard, consentium, base essence. There's a lot of interesting things here. Steel leaf, nightly. Okay, so yeah. Lots of things. So we definitely want something made out of wood. Total durability will be multiplied. So that gives a basic 15. So it looks like a basic wooden handle will probably be what we want. Beyond that, though, I need to see pick, axe, shovel, and blade. So 3 components. Binding, head, and rod. That seems to be the consistency throughout. Except for the hammer and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about those right now because I want actual metal for those. So wooden handles all around. Based on what else we have. Stone is bad, your tool is less durable, so stone probably not. Flint. Bonus damage against unarmored targets. If we make the head out of it, that's cool. Cactus. I don't think I've got cactus. Not really worth it. Splintering. Hit them to deal more damage. Fracture. Tool durability increased. So, a bone handle sounds like a good way to go. So, wood, bone, and something else. Probably flint. So, wood, bone, and flint. Then. So, I don't know why I've got these. Alright, so let me check here. Wood. So, tool handle. That's what I want. Wooden tool handle. pretty sure I just need some actual planks here. I'm gonna give this a shot. Making our basic tinker's equipment. I'm not gonna worry about a bow right now because Baycock's bow does serve its purpose, though arrows, actually. So, tools, arrow. Arrows require fletching. And, okay, we could probably do that. Let me go ahead and check. Bows. No, not bows, but I want... Okay, might be able to do anything with fletching. We'll try that. But first, part builder. So, that. Yep. And where is our tool rod? Okay, it is as simple as that. So that's sword, pick, shovel, axe. That'll be it for that. So we have 4. Sword, pick, shovel, axe. We don't need a hoe because we already got a hoe. Good. So next we need some flint and some bone. It is turning dark, so we'll sleep real quick. Just because I don't want to get mob ganked. Basic equipment. Gotta love it. Because we don't have access to actual tinker stuff right now. Because it seems to be locked behind something. So, 4 of you. And then, where do we keep our flint? Should be in this big chest if we have any. No, it might actually be in here. Let's check that real quick. Yep, we do. So 4 flint. And this will be our tools. I do recall that tools can be upgraded, basically replacing old parts with new ones. So next up we need bindings. So 3 bindings. The bindings were going to be what? I can't remember. The bindings were going to be bone. Yeah? Tools damage. Yeah. So the bindings were going to be bone, and the heads were going to be the flint. So for a sword, because that's the unique one. Let's see. Do we want a basic broadsword? Medium damage. Do we want a long sword, which is lunge, or rapier? I think we'll go with a basic broadsword. So we need the curved handle first. And this was going to be bone. So 1 of these. A wide guard. And then the rest were the basic bindings. Alright. And then it was the various heads. So 1 flint. Oh, you take 2. 1 shovel. Alright, so we will need another 2. We need another 4 flint. Easy enough to do. And we'll be having our first Tinker's Tools, people. Yay! Woo! Alright, so flint blade and a flint axe head. There we go. And that last step is the tool station. So put those in there, and then various bindings, and then that. Nope. What's the setup again? Just because I got it first. So binding, rod, and then the material. So rod down here and binding up here. No. Oh, I gotta actually click. So pickaxe. There we go. So head, 1 rod, and 1 binding. The flint pick. Alright, so I am going to name these. It has some pretty good things. Ecological for regen, bonus against unarmored, and increased damage. Not that we're going to be hurting with it, but still. So what do we want to call our stuff? I want to keep it on a dragon theme, because I like dragons, and a light theme, so... the sword is definitely going to be called the Light Fang. The pick will be called... What's a good name for a pick? It can be renamed, I'm pretty sure, as well. So we'll go for the solar... The solar miner. Sure. There we go. That's one. And then we have the axe. Boop, boop, boop. The solar. The solar chopper. The shovel. Oh, need to actually click on the shovel. Solar digger. And last but not least, the broadsword, which will be Light's Fang. There we go. And we officially have a full set of Tinker's weaponry. Nice. Just real quick, though. Armor Forge. I want to see what this costs. It costs iron, so we will need to work on getting that soon-ish. We can store the Tinker's manual now. And nothing else needs storing. Put the lunar sorcery, astral sorcery stuff away soon as well. Just finding places for everything. Because everything has a place. You can go in here for now. And the Bear Claw Paxel can go up here because it's a memoriam thing. And the basic stone tools, well, you were useful. I don't need... Oh, I do need the hoe, though. That's actually one that I do still need. Nope, you don't go down there. You go up there. Don't need the shovel. We still need the wheat dowsing rod, though we need to work on making the next level. So, paper is a nice and neutral one. Let's work on making some paper. Basic paper. It is drying out pulp, because of course. So water, sawdust, and glue gets us it. That's actually kind of easy, because we have plenty of sawdust and glue. Fine. There's that lightning again. Where's that lightning again? Yeah, we have some glue in our cauldron here, because... Yeah. And then we can dry these out. And work on getting some paper, because this makes the pulp, and I think it's 3 pulp to a paper I want to say it saw. Let's just make sure that... Nope, 1 pulp is a paper. Interesting. But this will be our paper. 3 paper is not a bad start at all. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, so that's in work in progress. Next is the sand to be made. Unfortunately... Well, actually, you know what? I want to see smeltery stuff. Because we already know we can make seared bricks. So it's got to be something else that can't be made. Possibly the smeltery controller. Possibly the tank. Nope, the tank can be made. Smeltery controller. That looks to be our issue. We need an aqua middle gem from the Between Lands. So yeah, that's the main interference right now between everything. Also, let's get this blood slime block put it away for now, because again, I need some other stuff before I can make that happen. Let's pour this out because that's taking up space. Break and place. Does that give us experience? It does. I want to see how repairs go with it. It might just need to be in the hotbar. So, glass. That is the next thing we need to make. Glass. Molten glass. Just a single. It's a single sand to glass ratio. Can get up to 493 though. I don't think that we can do that with our current heater setup. We'll try it, though. I should have some in here. Nope. I guess not. Yep, it does just repair from being in the hotbar, by the way, because the pick has repaired. Alright. And the cool thing about Tinkers, by the way, especially the Tinker's tools, and I imagine the armor, is that they do get upgraded with time. Okay, so are you going to actually melt? Yes, it's gonna just take a while. Alright, so that's in the process. So next we need the tough dowsing rod. What do you require? Tough dowsing rod. 2 coal, a glass, and 2 logs. That's not bad at all. Let's grab our paper here. I could make a paper binding or something to give increased slots to put stuff in it, but I'm not. So paper's done. Next is constellation paper. I will check that real quick just because it is one of the required stuff. Nope, not coal, but constellation paper. Necronomicon ritual. So we need rock crystal for it and aquamarine. Let me just make sure that that's what it says. Acquire constellation paper. I do also need to look through the astral sorcery thing a little bit. We'll probably do that in a minute. Let's actually go and mine some coal because we are in need of it, and it's not that far away. So yeah, we'll go and get some coal real quick. I'm not gonna even take my horse because it's fairly close. I also actually want to check that modifier on the slime boots that said bouncy. See if that just straight up is what is reducing the fall damage. We also need to be keeping an eye out for other ores, but I imagine that'll be more so when we get the tough dowsing rod. Just because it wouldn't make sense to ask me to find them beforehand. It'd kind of be a waste, I do think. Although I don't think I can actually use them until I get a smeltery, so it's kind of a catch-22. Don't need them yet. Also, I do need to be gathering food while I am walking. Need to remember that. I like that I can one-shot chickens at the very least. I don't like all the freaking feathers and bones and eggs, because I got plenty of all of that. Thank you. Becoming dark. That cow will likely be coming home with us as well. So I needs one. Alright. Nope. More food. For later, at least. Alright. So there's the cobble. There's a couple cows around here. Let's kill this one. Can't one-shot it. Came close, though. And there we go. Ouch, spider. Go away. I'll take your drops, though. And armored zombies. Ow. What do you drop? You drop bone and rotten flesh. No actual iron drops. That kind of sucks. Alright. Oh, I don't even... Whoops. That hurt a little bit. Okay. Let's keep it lit down here. Just because I don't want any mobs spawning on our heads. Alright. So... Yep, this definitely is a decent mining pick. As we get more stuff, though, it will get better, because I'm going to keep these and just upgrade them as time goes. I'm interested in the experience distribution real quick, though. It does look like it is a 1 point, maybe, so it's currently at 12. That puts it to 13. So yeah, mining-wise, it's 1 point. Killing mobs-wise, it is definitely different, however, because I noticed that our sword is already at 60. So yeah, it's going to take a while for our pick to get fully upgraded, as will it take our shovel and other such things, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Having a reliable tool is always nice. Clear this all out because, yep, I figured as much. There is some buried beneath. Not at all because I wanted to get some experience on my shovel as well. That'd be silly. You're silly for even thinking that I would imply that. Ha 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 ha. Lots of or gravel, rather. Which we might want to keep a hold of because we will be needing it for Tinker's smelteries. Or the seared bricks, rather. And then it finally went out. Finally. My computer screen, that is. Which I'm using to keep track of the stream on my dashboard of Twitch. Now, of course, I could do the very cheesy way of upping these things' experience. Okay, so that is definitely a... Yep, 1 experience ratio. But I could just, like, let them regen, nerd pull up high with gravel, and then just dig my way down. But that's kind of cheap ways of getting experience, and I don't really want to do that. Plus, I also need the flint or the gravel to get out of here because I didn't bring a climbing cobble. So yeah, go there and munch a bit as well to get us hungry. It's more of a question of how fast the regen factor is now, and if there's a way to apply it otherwise. Because I do remember old Tinker's construct, you could apply moss to any equipment and it would gain the ecological factor. That is something I'm going to have to look into, as when we end up replacing our tool rod, we will end up getting some... We will lose that ecological factor, which means losing regen, which means that it will take actual materials to repair our stuff. But I'm going to get a stack or 2 of coal here. I might exhaust this vein. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Time will tell, as will my boredom levels. Right now I'm not bored, though, because I get to test out my new equipment and gain some slow but steady experience. But after this, it's the tough tool rod, and then it depends on what tasks unlock after that. If it wants us to hunt down ores, I could definitely do it, but I might just hunt them down insofar as finding the samples, since I don't think I can actually melt them down into the proper Tinker stuff without a smeltery itself. I don't believe the seared heater stuff will be able to take it. So we might end up just going around to search, marking them on our antique atlas, and moving on, and not actually mining them. Excuse me. But then, I think that we'll probably have to swallow our pride and take on one of the other tasks, which likely means the Betweenlands, which is new to me because I've never been to the Betweenlands before, and I have no idea what to expect. From the name of it, Betweenlands, that makes me think of, like, it's old, but it's a TV show called Charmed. It's a magic-based show, and I liked it, but there was an episode that was focused on, like, the between times or something. It was basically, like, the times between midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning, same thing with noon. It involved fairies and stuff like that, so I'm thinking Betweenlands might be something along those lines. But the fact that it's guarded by swamp druids to actually craft the thing makes me a little bit more worried that it might be just a bit more nature-based than fae-based. But time will tell. What am I doing on this, by the way? I should probably move this down here. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna stop soon here after another 20 more coal. Just because we don't need insane amounts. 2 stacks will be fine. Can also start cooking up a bit of stone to replace our house, or rather upgrade the looks of our house with. I do think it might just be flint to repair these as well, so for now that's not terrible. But with time it could be. We'll find out though. Definitely hear mobs creeping around though. And one more. There we go. Keep it lit down here. Move the chicken up and put the gravel down here. Do that, and good. Alright. Let's just nerd pull straight up. And be ready for the mobs. Okay. You can't get me, I'm on my tower. Alright, so we do need to take a cow with us back to base. I do think there's a couple around here, though, so we can kill this one and then take that one. We'll do it carefully so that one does not see his compatriot being slaughtered. Good, he did not see. My deadly secret is safe. Chicken. Didn't see that either. Awesome. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Hello. Your experience is really soared. Please die. Quicker. There we go. Nope, just a bone. Which I don't need. Alright, cow. You're coming home with me. Right, I need an empty hand. There we go. And I will run. It will burn my hunger down a little bit, but it'll be worth it because we have a second cow. The mobs, though, you know, I could do without them. Because I know the light won't be killing them because it's a creeper armored zombie. The skeleton will burn, though, if it doesn't get in the light, as will that zombie. So we'll be fine. We can outpace them, at least. And once we get to the safety of the fence of our home, they can't touch us. Yay. And I'm keeping an eye on my tools, because the shovel and pick are in the yellows right now, so I'm interested in seeing how long it takes. I imagine it's probably every so many ticks, it repairs 1 point of durability, which isn't the greatest, but it's not terrible either. Can we open this? Nope. We're gonna have to jump in there. Easy enough, though. We have that little lip up there that we can jump on, and then we can make our tough dowsing rod, because I imagine the glass is finally done cooking. Come on. There we go. Still need another pick, though. Those chickens are really quickly becoming very populated. Probably breed them another time and then kill a fair few, just so that we can get some chicken for food. We're going to be living off chicken sandwiches for a while. When we get mushroom supply reasonable enough, we'll have chicken and mushroom stew, which will be interesting, aka a hearty stew, because that fills 3 of our 4 nutrition requirements rather than just 2 like the tasty sandwiches. So those go in there. 8 bits of meat right now. Not a bad number. I did see that the glass was done. We need to keep 2 on us, or the sulfur for now. Pour that and go and grab some seeds for chicken breeder purposes. Also, real quick, has this revealed itself? Nope, that's stage 4 tech. Yeesh. That's kind of a that's kind of a locked off point at this now. Alright, so we'll see how many chickens we actually have. Definitely more than 6. 10, 14? 14 chickens that are breeding. Nice. So that should be another 7 as well. Let's hold on to the eggs, because it's pointless to try and throw them away for now. Alright, so we'll make the tough dowsing rod, see what unlocks for us, probably find more ores, travel along on horse there, find the ores, and mark them for later usage. And then likely head to the Between Lands. Why did I go in here? I can just drop this guy out. And this for the seeds, and this for the eggs. I actually have a fair few red mushrooms, which are what is necessary for the thing I want to say. Cauldron? No. It's brown mushrooms? Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was the red ones. Usually red ones. Alright, tough dowsing rod. We needed 2 logs, yes. We have more darkland oak than basic oak and jungle, but, you know, that's beside the point. So there's our glass. Glass blowing is unlocked. Yep, it will indeed be finding more ores. Stardust. And lapis. Okay. So let's work on making the tough dowsing rod first. So what is that? That, and those. There we go. For ore in age 2 and below. So our old dowsing rod can go away. That can be used to make smelter tanks, which can make higher, which can actually melt the higher things. Interesting. Farming for blockheads to order seeds and sapling, casting stuff, that will be good. Basic crafting table from extended crafting for more extensive recipes. That is star power though, so that's all a lot more stuff. We did actually unlock a fair bit of things to do here. There we go. So yeah, let's go on a little journey and try and find some stuff. Move the antique atlas there. We can put that there for now. Get on our stallion. Or mare. I'm still not sure what you are. Oh, I got levels. That's what that sound was. Alright. It's a little bit more expansive in this direction after you get by the river. At least. Come on. Come on, horse. You're a jumping horse. There we go. Alright, so we need to keep our eyes open for horse sales, though. I'll actually go this way first, just because we've traveled far a lot before. That looks like hematite, which I believe is iron. Let me check this. Find a hematite surface sample and dig for iron, located between Y32 and 60. Alright. I did not build a lead for you, but you should be fine. Alright. I need to remember. What is the chunks one? F10? No? F9. There we go. Alright, F10 is what brings this up. Good to know. So, I need to find that sample. Or find the source of iron, rather. It's definitely in this chunk, though. Somewhere in this chunk. Actually, Y32 and 60. So yeah, we should be on the level to see it. Let's just, let's clear out the grass here first, I suppose. Rushes as well, whatever these are. Alright, so a little bit more space has been cleared out. We will be harvesting these samples just because it'll be a little bit easier than digging down to harvest the ore. We just need to find where it all starts, though. I really hope it doesn't make me have to dig down. It's gonna make me dig down, isn't it? I think I'm gonna have to actually dig down here. Which is unfortunate, because I did not want to have to dig down, because I risked losing my horse that way. Yeah, we're gonna just have to dig down. Suck it up and dig down. Alright, drop all the useless stuff into the river to be washed away. We'll dig a little pit for our horse to stay in so he does not run away from us like our last one did. Because that's what I'm going with. Our last one definitely ran away. Alright. Drop that dirt for now. You're going in here, horse. Good. Stallion, good. We will need this, like that. Alright, so what is the method with which we wish to dig by? I think the corner method might be the best. So, in other words, we dig down in a corner a little bit. 2 more. That'll be fine. And then we will check. I really should have brought the plumb line for this, but I didn't think I would need it. Also, at this point, we will need our sigil of the bloodline. So we want to establish the boundaries of the chunk first. This will end up exhausting a little bit of our durability on our pick here, I believe. Or a fair bit, at least. Especially when we get to some different some different rocks down here, like slate and green kaisit. So we check along here. Nothing. 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 Okay. Mine more this way now. I should probably have kept some flint on hand for emergency repairs. Oh, hello. Underground area. Interesting. There. It's a whole underground ecosystem. There's our iron! And what a large amount it is. Yeah, Enderman in this age, it seems. Okay, we don't need this anymore. It was F9. There we go. Alright, so we found our iron source here. We'll get over there before doing that. I like this little pathway as well. Almost like it knew I was going to be digging in where I dug in. Let's kill the mobs down here. Make sure it's properly lit up for us. Gotta remember what that one that shows light levels is. Is it 6? No. 5? Nope, that's that. F11? No. That is full screen mode. We don't want that. We also don't want small mode. Okay, there we go. F4? F3? No. F2? No, that's screenshots. I honestly can't recall what it is. If anybody can recall what the button to showcase the light levels is, I will very much so appreciate it. Because it's kind of annoying me that I can't recall. A trumpet skeleton in armor. You don't see that every day. Can you be melted down? You can. Possibly only if fully repaired, though. So... bye-bye. That was a sound. I don't think he's happy with this sound. Raw bat. Interesting. And ender dust. Also interesting. So let's drop a bunch of this faff. Keep the cobble because it's a way to get out from down here. And let's make sure it's all decently lit. If I can't find the light level thing, we'll just go with what we got. So, hematite, harvestable. There's our iron. Our durability is getting a little low on this. We can mine a stack and then come back later, and then go back to base and repair it with some actual flint. So, iron. Done. Nope, didn't press that. Plus, this is also durability. Is it a 1 experience durability? That's my question. 191. 192. So yeah, it is a 1-for-1 durability, unfortunately. So this is gonna be, it seems at least, a mining episode where we start to gather the materials necessary to make ourselves some pretty cool stuff later on down the line. Though I'm not really sure if gold and such can be called necessary, but I could very well be wrong on that point. So this is a nice sized vein of iron. Very happy we found it. Relatively quickly too. I like it that it's also in like this underground oasis as well. It's really cool looking, to be quite frank. I do think though that this is going to be the highest that we can probably mine, because our mining level is only iron, and I doubt we're going to mine 2,000 blocks before and get the efficiency upgrade on this pick by the time we find the gold and such. So yeah, mining this out, heading back to base, getting some flint to just straight up repair it, and putting the iron away for now. I could actually work on making more of the smeltery, because I don't need, because the controller does require the between lands for some reason, but beyond that I can make everything else on my own, which might not be a bad idea to be pre-prepped so that when we have between lands tech, we can just make our smelter and go from there, get some kick butt iron equipment, because that's probably the best we can make right now. If we could get in the nether, we could definitely try and harvest some cobalt and manulin, but actually if the Twilight Forest is in this age too, I wonder what kind of rating the stuff from there is, because I'm pretty sure I saw Naga scales as far as stuff could be made. There's other stuff too, I just can't recall what. Alright, there we go. That's enough iron for now. It's a little bit low on the Duro, but that's fine. So now we just need to get out of here, which is fairly simple, because this tree formed a convenient bridge with all of its stuff. It does take a little bit of our hunger to do so, but that's fine. Alright, so it is nightfall right now, so this is going to be a dangerous trek home for us and our horse. That didn't sound demonic at all. Hello, creeper. Ow. What is with all these mobs? It's getting on my face, man. There's a zombie apparently trying to stealth me. Ow. All the mobs, man. All the mobs. This river is probably the only reason I'm still alive. Praise be the river. Alright, let's get our horse and get back home. Our horse is apparently rooming with a skeleton. No. No. Come on, go, go, go. Get out of here. Get out. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Badness. Very much badness. Very much badness. Ow. Horse, no. Ride, my stallion, ride. You've got the jumps. This age has become a lot more dangerous with the inclusion of archer mobs. Sleep through the night. Nothing shall take us. Okay. Ooh, that was a bit of an end to the adventure there. Our horse took quite the beating. Nearly died. No bueno. Ow. Stop strafing me. There we go. One of those dead because I did not want them so close to my home. Alright. So So that's at 240 already. That's gained almost as much experience as the pick, and I haven't used it anywhere near as much. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not killing those mobs or our chickens in mass will give us experience later. And drop the useless faff. The bones can be dropped. Store that. And we have bat meat that can be stored as well as this underdust. So I'm going to now check and see if this does in fact work insofar as repairs. So it'll be at the tool station. Not you, but you. Yep, that does in fact work. Awesome. Okay, so the last check now, with regards to the Tinker's Tools, is does it work if I'm not at a tool station? If so, then we might just want to carry some around with us. And I don't think it works. It would help if I actually put the flint in there. Nope, it does not work unless it is at the tool station. That is an interesting, but very effective, and probably needed way of balancing things out, because it used to be very much more broken in that you could just carry around the repair material and you'll be good. Just checking, is there anything else I can move chest-wise? I'm not seeing anything. Just because that chest is going to get clogged up fairly fast. We found iron, relatively close to base as well. Mushrooms over here, and then the fleece can go into the chest down there. Did nearly get ganked by mobs though, because nighttime is the right time to get ganked by mobs all day. We're gonna breed some chickens, though I think I need more seeds at this point. Yeah, that's easy enough to get, and we do need to. We can just gather all the wheat and put it in the grinder for that. Probably be very effective. Save us time in the long run. Can't really do anything with the carrots and stuff right now, though. Which is a shame, because carrots are usually... melons and then carrots are my go-to food. Usually when I do Minecraft stuff, but the nutrition thing kind of puts a damper on that, because I imagine if you go too low in too many aspects, you'll lose maximum health rather than gain it, which is not something I would desire. Alright, chickens. Feed and reproduce. Be merry and dairy. Good. That's good enough. They're getting close to the point of singularity where I can just slaughter a bunch. And I'm actually going to move the seeds to down here as well. Just because it'll be a little bit more convenient. The fleece as well. There we go. Alright, so we have officially found iron. Unlock the smelter tank and watering can. I don't really need the watering can though, but I have to make it. Solid fuels. Craft and place a porcelain or sear tank between your melter and melt iron. Note that you'll need the current fuel source to run out or break, replace, see the new temperature. Porcelain or sear tank. So that is the smelter tank. I wonder if I'm going to need that for the actual tinker smelter. Smelter tank. Cane's liquid when broken. So no, we don't. It's just that. So I think we just need to make that. We can make it later. Crane's liquid fuel, which is another fancy way of saying you can do lava. Alright, but now I'm gonna leave my horse because it nearly got slaughtered there. We're gonna go looking for gold, rock crystal, and lapis. Lapis is deep, and as is gold. So we do want to find our plumb line as well, because we are going to need to do some digging to get to where the fact that the dowsing rod will actually be workable. Stitch fibers. Alright, so plumb line. I don't recall where I put it. Just because it's a fairly not used thing. There it is. Found it. Easy. So, I mean, right now it showcases us at Y level 79. Now we're at 74. In order for this to work properly and to find these, if they're at their top, we'll be able to find them. But if they're not at the top, then we'll be struggling a fair bit. In the meantime, though, let's kill this zombie because he dares to swim in our river wearing gold. He wants me to get water or gold poisoning. I could actually just keep all of the gold chest plates and repair them. That might not be a bad idea. We'll just hold on to this. So gold is the next thing. Gold, lapis, and rock crystal samples. We can actually just start making our way towards the Dark Druids as well. Since I know we're going to have to go there. It might not be a bad idea to just kill two birds with one stone. So yeah. We'll start making our way towards where that swamp biome was with the Dark Druids, and if we see any surface samples of what we require, awesome. If not, oh well. We'll also slaughter any chickens we see along the way because their meat is delicious. We don't need their eggs though. The eggs can hatch on their own, grow into more wild chickens that we can kill. Our domesticated chickens will also eventually be killed, but that's a later point. Probably leave the pig alive. Just because we will need to bring one back. Oh, what's this? Lapis samples. Alright, so F9. Alright, so it's in this biome here. So what we're going to do, lapis has a depth of 10 and 38. So we're at 68. We could find it, but we're going to want to be guaranteed. So we want to get down to Y level 48. So let's go to a corner here. This corner will do. So we're at Y level 68. So we want to dig down 20 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We should be at Y level 48. We are, in fact. And we've already found the lapis. Alright. I will dig down to it. Though, because of the fear of lava, I will do the tried and true method of digging in a spread out form so you don't accidentally just fall straight into lava and burn to death, losing everything. Granted, that wouldn't be the case with the gravestones, but even still, better safe than sorry. I do think I need to keep marble for astral sorcery as well. Oh, see, it's a good thing I did not do that. Looks like another underground cavern. It is, in fact. Lots of those around here, which is interesting. So now, because that's a drop, can't really make a spiral staircase down. Let's turn off that as well, just because it's not needed. I'd be a little bit annoyed if this was just like the same one as last time, by the way, but I don't think it is. That is gravel over there, I think. That's gravel. Just trying to get some bearings here. That's a flower, not a mushroom, like I thought it was for a brief moment there. There's the lapis. Nice sized vein as well. We will check out what else is down here, though, just to be certain that there isn't anything else worth our time. What hurt me? Might have just gotten accidentally stuck on a block or something, I guess. Alright. We will use cobblestone for the rest of the staircase, I think, just because I do want to conserve my... Ow. No, it's the sigil itself. Oh, I'm out of LP. My thing. We might want to fix that. We actually have a fairly efficient way we can do it. So we'll go ahead and do that relatively quickly once we are done with this bit of lapis. Because I am going to need to repair my pit. Hello, mobs. So nice to see you. Are you ready to die? Dun, 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 dun. Are you ready? Golden one. Oh, you dropped an iron sword. You did as well. That could potentially be melted down. Not entirely sure. We'll find out. Alright, but otherwise, we are almost all lit here. We'll just make sure of it. There we go. Fully repaired iron sword at that. Interesting. Can be used to make an iron machete. Anvil. Stoked crucible. Can break it down to nuggets and stuff. Blood altar can make a dagger of sacrifice. That'll actually be useful to know. We don't need that and that. So, I'm actually interested. How do you make a stoked crucible? A stoked kiln. So we would need a stoked kiln and an unfired crucible to make a crucible, which is okay. Interesting. I'll have to look into all that later because that would save us some time, I think. We'll kill Mr. Enderman here. We don't like the water. However, he went poop. Oh, this sword, by the way. 336. No. I don't know where he disappeared to. Kind of worried, but not too much. So, next up, we're only going to mine one thing of lapis for now. Because it is a luck material. If used in the one thing, so I want to get as much of it as possible because it can be harvested in multiples. That didn't unlock anything, so we will now mark on our antique atlas that right here is lapis lazuli. Done. Ba-da-dun. Done. And we'll then leave our mine here. It is, of course, nighttime, because why wouldn't it be? Alright. Got a fair bit of loot this time. We do still have to be worried about ganks by mobs, because it is nighttime. And we don't have a horse to get away from them as quickly this time. So, fun, fun, fun. Alright. I might as well break this as well. Just because I don't think the surface samples can be harvested for multiples. Alright. So, we're gonna... More hematite. Oh, wow, they're like literally chunks away from one another. I'm not sure if it's convenient or what. Also, to note, this blade is already doing more damage than the sentient sword was. At least when I get a full wind-up, that is. Otherwise, it's not as much. But that's fine. I expected it not to be. So, literally only 2 more things, and then we're done with a fair bit of tasks already. We always want strength. Which will be nice. So yeah, let's see if we can't... hopefully we'll be able to luck out. I like that I didn't even hit the chicken, but I still killed the chicken. But let's hope that we can luck out and find us some gold and whatever that other one was relatively quickly here. Creeper needs to die first, because it is the biggest threats. Then the spider, and then we can just play dodge arrow with the skeleton, and then go and slaughter the skeleton. If it doesn't keep knocking me into the river, that is. Oh, let's first worry about a creeper, because why not? Oh, good lord. Our river's getting bigger. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Okay, so skeleton is smart enough to know avoid river. Now it's trapped. Good. Right, we need to sleep because mobs are becoming a little bit of an issue here. Oh, good lord, it's lightning. Ouch. Shoot, 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 shoot. Get underwater, get underwater. Safety, get safety, get safety. Eat, regen, eat and regen. I need to get out of the water, out of the water. This river is proving a big detriment to myself as well as the mobs. More so myself, though. Run, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Bees of dodgeball. I must follow their creed. Right, this is a good exit. Come on, out of the water. There we go. Okay. Now just run to our house and see what we picked up, because I noticed we picked up something from the zombie. Sleep. There we go. Alright. Safety. So we have a lot of golden armor. Just in general. It is more durable than our current armor, but I'm not going to bother wearing it because I do want to melt it down. Some iron. We can drop the rushes and then store everything else. Spider eye. We don't need the limestone, nor do we need the dirt, nor do we need the cobble. Everything else is required. Awesome. Alright. Daybreak. Before we head off on this expedition, though, we have some other things that need to be taken care of. Real, like storing stuff. Okay. Nothing else needs to be stored for this one, at the very least. I thought I saw a second villager in there with Bob. I was mildly concerned there that I was seeing things. And I was, but, you know, better safe than sorry into that remark. Alright. So, what I'm going to do here is first I'm going to check how much blood I've got in this. 3,000. That's a fair bit. However, it can be more. We'll bleed ourselves almost dry. That will be enough. It is now sitting pretty at 7,000. Awesome. So now, if we put our apprentice blood orb in there, it will slowly absorb the blood from there, thus giving us LP. Which is very important. I do have a setup in mind later on for infinite LP insofar as our soul network. I did it in my Blood Runs Red series a long time back. However, it is dependent on the ritual still being in the game. Mob spawners being able to summon mobs without things, but I'm pretty sure we've got some of the more technologically advanced mob spawners, so that shouldn't be an issue. And it also will require chunk loaders. Right, that should be enough. That's a more efficient way of doing it than just putting it in, because the Rooms of Sacrifice amplify how much it gets. We're going to quickly repair our pick, just because it is taking sweet old time. And then we move on and attempt to find some rock crystal and gold. We do still have everything, so let's continue making our way towards the Dark Druids, because that is where we will find it. The Dark Druids we go, the Dark Druids we go. Hi-ho, the chariot, the Dark Druids we go. We are also going to need to be making some more food soon, but we should be fine with that. Salt is going to be the main issue in time, because while I do have a decent source up my river, there's no guarantee that it's a lot. Sure, it is 1 salt for 3 bread. Hopefully we get a better recipe for that eventually, and a better recipe to make dough, because I can't really automate it right now. I can semi-automate it. I can somewhat... Yeah, I can automate nothing except for the making of the flower. And even then, it does require me to input some things. Alright, so sword is at the hand. Let's start making our way to the Dark Druids. More so, we've actually made further progress than last time in going over there. What is... Nope, that's not what I meant. What do I have marked up here? Azurite. Okay. Just wasn't sure. Because there's a marker and I don't remember putting it, so, you know, better safe than sorry. Yep, that's the Azurite. We're in the chunk for it, so no surprise. Okay. I think we want to cross over here. Would be the easiest. There's that little primitive hut there, the villager of which has long since been gone. I never even met them. They were gone that long. They probably died alone and afraid. Okay. There we go. And I think we found our gold. Yeah, that's some gold. Alright, so, standard protocol. First off, plumb line shows us at Y level 82. The lowest depth for gold is 8, so we need to get down to Y level 56 here. Find the corner. And there's Cassiterite as well nearby, so we need to get to 56 from Y level 83. 83. So in other words, we need to dig down. 7 puts us at 76 and 27 down. And that should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Confirm? Confirm. Alright. Let's make sure it is lit. We will really quickly check with our tool rod, see if we get lucky again. Nope, no such luck. So, we start digging this way. So at Y level 56, we see down to 8, which will show us the top and bottom insofar as the gold spawn area. If we're really lucky, we won't have to dig too deep and exhaust our pickaxe, because I really don't want to have to make another trip home. Though it is quite good that we are finding all these ores relatively quickly. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. Nada. Zippo. Zilch. 9. Niet. No. Nope. No. 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 Alright, so this direction. And I'm not worried about checking above because I know it can't have been above us right now. Because we're not even in the spawn range for it. That's the Cassiterite, which is tin. I don't need tin. However, it is making me dig around it now. So I need to find that edge again. That, or I need to start scanning this, actually. No, 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 no. Okay. Sorry. Alright, so now we're going to do the strip mine strat, where we dig down one hole here. Check down below this one, and then go over 2 and do it again. Of course, we can't do it all the way, but that is the chunk boundary, so we somewhat can. No. 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 What's my durability? 137. This will be a lot of work. We could go a less assured option and just straight dig down to the Y levels, because there's likely a cavern, but not necessarily. If I could excavate everything here, we're gonna excavate everything on this Y level first, including the tin, just because it's blocking my way. After that, we do a thorough scan. Start with these two, though, just to be sure that we don't waste any time. Hopefully we find the gold before our pickaxe durability gets too low. This is tin, I believe, so I guess we're coming home with some tin as well as some gold, but it's not what I hoped to find. If there's some gravel amongst it, that is actually quite useful. I don't like how little micro movements are causing the changes there, though, but it's fine, because that will save some pickaxe durability. There we go. And then the rest is that. We'll give our pick some time to recharge here. I'm not so concerned about the tool rod as I am my pick, because the tool rod is got plenty of durability. And I am just going to scan every single block. So this is going to be a little monotonous, but it will be hopefully worth it. We are fairly close to that azurite sample and teolite, but the teolite's not as important. Though we can mark it just in case we need it. It won't hurt after all. I know I don't need to check this next line, so we'll dig another line next and go from there. Also, it is kind of sad that black quartz wasn't one of the Tinker's stuff, but I guess they can't implement everything. Alright, this line next. Again, I am really hoping that we have the durability on the picks to do it, because I don't want to have to leave, repair, and come back. Although I suppose I could just carry a tool station with me. It would be another inventory space clogging me up, but it might be beneficial insofar as repairing tools. At the very least for now, because when the tools get a little bit more esoteric, I can't see it as much. Also, what will really tick me off is if the gold isn't even in this vein. 59, that's still plenty. Just slow and steady. Getting some marble here too, which is nice. But I would really appreciate it if we just hit a big patch of dirt that we can dig. So from 59, it goes down to 29. So that's a 30 to go through everything. We'll be able to do one more probably because of regen factor, but that's it. And I can't just do the bottom blocks either because I can't really access them as easily on all sides. I could adopt the strip mine pattern for that purpose, but there's no guarantee it would work. And even still, it's only at 29. It is dark outside, though, and I don't really want to run in the dark, because that'll get me murderized. I wonder. You do it, you're just slow. I'm going to try it and see if it gains experience. Again, it's not effective, but it'll, at the very least, allow our pick to gain some. Okay, you don't get any experience from this. But we need our pick to regain some durability here. I'm only doing this because I really don't want to travel out at the dark again and get murdered by mobs, because that's never fun. But yeah, I think we'll just build another tool station and carry it along with us, along with some flint. Just so you know, we don't have to keep returning home. This is taking a while, though, and you're not really gaining anything. Alright, we're just going to return back to base. We'll come back here. We'll make a temporary marker. Possible gold. We'll return here as soon as we can. Let's get out of this first. Return home, do what I said, and then come back here, mine for the gold, and then continue towards where the Dark Druids are for that stuff. That's actually kind of worrying that this is the only gold surface sample in the chunk. This chunk doesn't have any surface samples, so what does that say? Okay, it's not the old gold one. I just can't see. Alright, turn off F9 mode because that's going to get annoying really fast. And home we go. I'm going home. I'm going home. Tell the stream that I'm going home. Let the mobs go away. I don't want to have to run back here without anything. I don't know. Alright. But it's not too far, thankfully. Which is actually not thankfully, but more surprisingly, we haven't gone too far, and we've already found most of the ores for this age. Everything really is pretty close to another coal sample. That'll be good for when our current supply runs dry. I hate how intelligent these skeletons are that they can strafe you. I will kill these armored zombies because armor could very close to me. At the very least, iron could. You put those iron boots on. There we go. Easy enough to kill. We'll go ahead and put the iron boots on, though. Because iron armor is decent. Better than gold, at the very least. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Alright. Almost home, sleep through the night, and go from there. As long as we don't get ganked by more mobs. And there's a gold sample right next to home. And that's actually like another chunk over from all of our current stuff, funnily enough. And get washed away. So yeah, well, we know a closer sample of gold. So, you know, we might as well go with what's closer rather than what's farther out. Jeez, I can't believe there's so many sources of ore right next to home. Granted, it makes sense since vanilla Minecraft, that's a fairly common thing, that you can find everything in only a couple of chunks, but even still, it's very surprising, admittedly. And I don't need... we need sleep, actually, so we don't get mob ganked first. And then we can throw useless stuff on the ground. There we go. Alright. So, uselessness. You, not you, not you, not you, and you. Gold pants, repair them. Yay. Sort that chest, good. And store. go and get some flint. Actually, I would need a pattern. We can't just take our current pattern chest with us, I suppose. That won't hurt. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll put you away, and then we'll take 5 flint. That should be plenty. So, tool station. Doot to doot. Took 2 to repair ya. And you're coming with us now. Because portable tool station, woo, it works. It's a little cumbersome on the inventory, but we aren't really going on a super big mining expedition, so, you know, it works. Alright, so the first off is getting to the close source of gold, because the game is being kind right now. Maybe it just doesn't want me to try and go to the Between Lands just yet, but, I mean, I'm still going to make my way there. That's a fish, not an ore sample. Alright, so it was over here? Yeah, so F9, F9. Thankfully, most of this chunk is not inside of a inside of the river, but a fair bit still is. Alright, so first off, let us check our depth. 64. So we could find the top of it, and I will just do a quick check underneath these surface samples. Nope. So we need to get down to 56 again. So only 8 down this time though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are at Y level 56, confirmed. States that it's found between 40 and 8. So, yep, we are at a good level. Check. No such luck. Now comes the fun part of clearing this chunk out of all of its rocky resources. On the plus side, though, pickaxe is getting some decent experience. Move this to here so that we can quickly light it up as need be. I'm going to do the whole chunk this time just because I have the tool forge thing to repair my thing when I need to. But this is monotonous, I understand. However, it needs doing because don't really want to do too much off stream. Oh, I have farther reach than I thought. I thought I could only reach for 4 blocks, but I can reach 5. Only just, though. So yeah, sorry, but this is going to be a mining stream, pretty much. Though, we should be able to hopefully get to the Darklands by the end of it. Hopefully. If our luck continues, we should be able to find a rock crystal sample just a single chunk over. There's that lightning again. I don't think it's the Abyssal Craft stuff, because I'm not even near the chunk where that is. It's just random lightning for lightning's sake, which still has me worried. Because I know a bunch of stuff is added in with each age, so there's no telling what's been added into this age. Obviously Endermen, skeletons with bows, and the zombies with the iron and gold armor. However, some more dangerous stuff could easily have been added in as well. So there's a bunch of esoteric mobs. I know that blood magic used to have demons, but those were summonable things. And there's also Abyssal Craft, which who knows what that has added into the game. Hopefully it's not greater Shoggoths, because I do believe that those Shoggoths we were fighting, slash running away, slash strafing, doing new tactics to try and kill, were lesser, so that could be bad. If we get greater Shoggoths, because I don't think I can take on a greater Shoggoth with my current setup. Thank you very much. Right, we'll scan this sector. Our pickaxe really does burn through durability quite quickly. We probably will definitely get the 2000 mined rather quickly here. In fact, it's already at 767, so yeah. So quickly scan up this. No. 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 We're gonna now scan up and down here. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be in the very last block I scan, period, down here. Though I can't really say that considering I've had some decent luck so far. Just looking for that gold. Going for the gold. Good luck and fortune awaits, please. Come on. You're a gold digger. Got me excited there, game. That's just the server backup. Okay, these ones. I'm pretty sure I've already scanned these two, but and by those two, I meant two at the very edge there. But I don't care right now. I just want to find me my gold. Find me my lucky charms. No, come on, game. Be kind. This dousing rod's actually almost out of durability. Or it's at the halfway point, at least. Alright, nothing along this quadrant. Because why would there be? That would just be the game being nice to me. So, keep going then. Definitely gonna have to stop and repair our pick soon. Because I don't want it to break on us, because it's a valuable resource to the team. I am also hoping that this gold vein is huge, because otherwise I'm gonna be a little annoyed, a little annoyed, a little annoyed. There we go, come on. There is something, oh, and it's broken. Alright. So, real quick, station, and a doot. Brings up to 147. We're just going to keep that tool station set for now. We'll make sure to pick it up before we leave, though. Not sure what I want my first bit of mastery towards this pickaxe to actually do for us. I know that it can apply the various effects. Applying luck would not be bad, but a durability increase would also be pretty sweet. Because I'm pretty sure those effects just stack in general, so even when I replace the pickaxe head and everything, it'll stick around. So that'll be nice. Sand. I actually feel like we're near running water. So you don't normally see sand naturally in a cave. And I can see, or I can hear the water. Oh yeah, we're definitely digging right underneath the river now. So we might be getting flooded here soon. Alright, let's have cobblestone at the ready to patch up water. So I was wrong. The majority of it is beneath the river. I'm going to do a little bit of a strat here. Not really a strat, more just a containment measure. Use that to place. There we go. Put that for now. Because I believe it was. Oh, it wasn't a source of water. It was just the water was just there. Okay, good to know. Alright. Now we have to do it again. here. Patch it. All patched up. Almost. Still have a little bit more. Hopefully we don't have to actually dig more of that. And we are going to have to. A little bit more patch notes here. Only 2, hopefully. Don't want to really dig out more of the river bed here. Alright. So, now's the conundrum in my face of how far away was I? Okay, so got this one, no. Got this one, yes, and that's the edge. So it's from here on. So, let us begin. Tough dowsing rod, a go. To search so slowly, slowly, slowly. Where did the gold go? Slowly, slowly. I would appreciate it much if you just appeared before me. I don't know. I'm lost a little bit at this point. Edge already. It literally is going to be in the last one I checked probably at this point. That or the dowsing rod's just not going to detect it for some reason, and I'm going to be annoyed. We'll have to dig down until we find a cavern or something, or until we reach Y level 0. I'm going to try and check this one. I did. There, we found it. Hallelujah. Right here. Alright, so, standard pattern, though, let's really quickly repair this. And then pick it up, because we don't need it on the ground anymore. And let's dump some of the extra faff. We'll keep a stack of cobble. And we'll keep the sand, just because it doesn't hurt to have some more. Put the dowsing rod away, and down we go. Hopefully it's not too far down. Calcite stone. What are you? Ferro is iron, so I was hoping it could be used to make or to get iron, but guess not. The game's not that kind. Let's keep this lit, by the way. Just in an endeavor to keep mob spawns minimal. Oh, almost forgot to switch sides. Harvestable? No. Something about this stone. Interesting. Wonder what that stone is. It says harvestable no tier 2. It's gone now though, so I don't know. That was weird. Didn't know there was tier 2 stone. This is definitely down low. Make sure that it's still here. Yep. It wasn't that harvestable stone thing. I am also going to check when we finally find it what Y level the gold was on. Just because it is a curiosity that I have right now. I'm also kind of wondering if the deep dark is just littered with ores and I should be searching there. Probably should, but I'm kind of old-fashioned as well. I want to do this the way it's presented to us. And the way it's presented to us is through basic mining. There we go. Alright. So, our Y level for this gold is 11. Nearly at the bottom there. I doubt that there's going to be too much, because there's never much in way of gold with gold veins, but we'll mine for a little bit. See how deep this vein goes. It's decent sized, at the very least. It's more than you'd standardly get. Oh, and it does extend into the next chunk as well. Interesting. I'm not really sure what gold will be necessary for, but if we can harvest a chunk of it and then still have some left over, that would be ideal. After this, we will continue. That's just weird. I thought that an Enderman had spawned right next to us for some reason. And I was like, hello? Why did you just appear here for no reason? I did not harm any of your compatriots. I am especially not the Ender Dragon. Especially not the Ender Dragon. I don't think I've actually ever killed it. Actually, no, can I say that? I think I can say that, because I'm pretty sure the Blood Runs Red series did, well, it did take me to the end. I don't think I actually fought the Ender Dragon there. So I'm pretty sure that's where the end sequence, like the whole title and everything was. Running Blood Runs Red. That takes me back. It's been a long time. Long time since I got into blood magic. In a game, of course, not in real life. And this is a very decently sized gold vein. Hopefully it is still pretty deep, because I think we'll get our stack no issue here. We will, of course, repair our pick before heading out. Yeah, we're definitely going to get our stack before the vein even exhausts itself. Very good. That's the last one we mine. Alright, so we can mark this spot as gold. Done. There we go. Alright, so we got a stack of gold. Let's really quickly now repair our pick. Not much, though, because strangely enough, we don't have much. Hopefully it will repair itself by the time we find the rock crystal. But let's go. And the funny thing is, this is only the first shaft I have to go down. Or up, rather. Because I don't think I want to dig straight up here. Yeah, that went down deep. It is, of course, nighttime, because whenever is it not nighttime when I finish mining? There we go, that's just a marker, though it's quickly becoming day, so we'll keep going. No need to return home. That there, and forward march. We'll drop some stuff to go down the river, just because I don't want it clogging up the inventory. You, we'll find you, and you. There we go. Right. So, that creeper is definitely creeping. I could have fought it, but meh. Alright, I have no idea what rock crystal samples look like. I'm not going to go out of my way to try and find one, of course. But if we find one, that would be nice. Drop you, and you. Keep the wool on us, because you never know. We're, of course, killing the mobs we see along the way because food. And my fang is getting hungry as well. As am I. It's coal, which is useful to know, but we don't need to go mining for it right now. Alright, so it's this direction to the Dark Druids, if memory serves. We're going to make it a little bit farther this time. Because, like I said, we got extremely lucky and had 3 of the 4 H2 ores with veins just by our base camp. Heck, we have all the age 1 ores kind of near there as well. But rock crystal, I don't know. Like I said, I've never really seen it before, so... Did say it's astral sorcery, though, so... Who knows what it looks like. Yeah, the chicken's running. I'm not going to give it a chase. Wolf? Yeah, wolves. Okay, I heard some sort of, like... I don't know if you guys heard it, but it sounded almost like... a slither? Or, like... I don't know. It's hard to describe. I might just be hearing things, though. It's entirely possible. Though not likely. Because, I mean, Abyssal Craft is in this, and, you know, hearing eldritch things is not entirely uncommon. Alright. So, I'm pretty sure we're nearing the swamp. Bit of dirt, probably. Bad wolf. You deserve that. There's the swamp. Alright. That is Casserite. Nothing really worth it. That is also Casserite. Not really worth it. Pretty sure Casserite is tin. Lava. Good to see. A very red tree here. What are you? Maple. I would have guessed you'd be like a blood tree or something. Alright, but we have found the swamp. If memory serves, the Dark Druids are just a little bit into here. We also found... that's Azurite, I want to say. Bone blocks. Falling in clay. Fair bit of clay at that. You might want to keep that in mind for when we need to build our smeltery. Oh, there's something in there that slowed us down hard. And I think this is actually salt, too, which would be really good for when we need it. There's the old death compass from when we died over here the first time to those dark druids. Ooh, those rascally druids. At least I think it was those guys that did us in. Possibly. I know they killed us once, though. So, you know. We're coming for revenge. So, before I go any further, let's check exactly what we need to do. Star power is not really worth it right now. So, between lanes. Locate a druid circle in the swamp biome. Kill the druids and use their talisman pieces to craft the swamp talisman. Click the talisman on a place sapling to create a large portal to the between lands. And that is all in itself 2 things. So let's really quickly check swamp. Oh, we got a wolf head. Swamp talismans. Swamp talisman can be made through between land stuff, or with 4 different pieces in the altar. So ideally we kill 4 and then we're done. Unideally, who knows how many we have to kill. Don't want these lily pads that clog up the inventory. Oh, hello. You guys hit me hard. That's 1 piece, though. These guys are flinging us up quite often, though, so, you know, that could be annoying. There you are. That's right. You don't see me, you can't kill me. And if I'm up against the vines, you can't fling me. Oh, you literally teleported out of nowhere. I don't want you to spawn en masse, however. Oh boy. We need to fall back a little bit and heal. Also, I did just see a brown mushroom. I will capture that soon as well. I want a little bit of distance between me and them. And them. Because the game kind of likes me, I guess. It decides to give me 2 of these. Just in case I thought one was too few, I suppose. Fine. Alright. Just need to kill one more, theoretically. Hello. Fight me. Ow. Fight me, but don't kill me. Your spell on me has ended. You did not drop the piece I needed, though. That's annoying. Let's clear the mushroom out of there so that we can make sure we see it when we get the drop. Yeah, that's annoying that it didn't drop the piece. There's another try. Ow. Something of mine broke. There we go. Alright. Alright, and it's crafting. Ooh, it's actually animated too. This is cool. You watch the pieces rise up, and merge together to form the Swamp Talisman. Thank you. Give me that. And run away. I don't want to deal with you guys anymore right now. Though it's good to know that there's something there. I'm not going to mark it on the map because I'm pretty sure I'll remember these guys. Sword's doing okay. We did lose our leather tunic, but I expected that before too long. Alright. So now we return home. Hang on. Twitch minimized for me for some reason on my other computer. More ground mushrooms. There we go. I don't know why I had a quick burst of movement there. Weird. I'm actually gonna dig out some of this salt and clay real quick. Just because it will be useful to have a decent amount. And it's not that hard to get it. Just this little bit, though. Nothing more than that. Okay. So, mining it. Good. And it did, in fact, dry it out. Awesome. Just slowly but steadily dry out all of this. Because I do wish for some more salt and clay because, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a lot of it for Tinker's stuff. I am sorry, but I cannot answer the phone right now. I am in the middle of a stream. It's vibrating very loudly, though. Vibration is usually lower. Whatever. Alright. Diggy dig dig. I like to dig. Diggy dig dig. I like to dig. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to make it to the Between Lands in this stream. We'll also, after we make it there, we'll just do the little bit of introduction to there. And then I guess we look for rock crystal and go from there. That, or we search the Between Lands for this blue sapphire gem things that we can actually get to work on making us a smeltery. Oh yeah, plenty of salt here. That sounded like heavy machinery at work. Weird. Wonder why there was heavy machinery sounds there. Okay. I'm just gonna go now. Mysterious swamp with heavy machinery sounds coming from inside you. You do you. You do you. And I'll do me, and hopefully I don't have to come back to you ever again. Next up, we need to craft the Between Lands portal. It says it's a large portal, so who knows? I kind of want to put it with my other portals. It doesn't need to be done on a sapling, so I don't want to put dirt down there, though. This is cassiterite. I already knew that, though. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how large the Between Lands portals is, but I'm sure it's not too huge. It's probably like nether portal size, if I had to guess. Kill the wolves, because these wolves will annoy me otherwise, and they're assaulting a poor mother bear and her cubs. Not that I haven't done the same thing before, but, you know, it's different when I do it. That's the mentality a lot of people do it, right? Alright, that should be all the wolves dead. We'll let the bear live, as long as it does not attack us. And then there's... Whoa! Okay, bear chose to surprise attack us. That was actually a good jump scare there, Mrs. Bear. But you got hit for it, and you're fleeing like lightning, too. That's kind of hilarious. Ow. I'll put you out of your misery, pig. He was asking for me to put him out of his misery. He was suffering hard, man. Drop, 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 drop. Everything else except for the lily pads stays. Okay. So we're going home. We're keeping our eyes open for rock crystal sample as we go. We'll make the Between Lands portal. I guess that we should probably just search for the smeltery controller core thing that we need before anything else, and go from there. That's an ancient cave system. Just gonna quickly see if I spot any ores in there. No, there's that weird block from before, but I'm not gonna bother with it. Alright, so it does not look like we'll be finding any rock crystal samples on the way back home. No such luck in having them within chunks of each other like the iron, gold, and lapis was. But all in all, this has been a fairly successful stream. We started from the very beginning of H2 to knocking out a fair bit of stuff. But we still got a good 20 minutes left on the stream, so who knows what we might find in it. Who knows? We also got plenty of food that we can start cooking up so that at the start of the next stream, the cooking phase does not take too long. One-shotting chickens all day and night. Hearing mobs approach us. Oh, golden armored zombie and a creeper. One of those is nice, the other is not. I'll let you guess which is nice and which isn't. I'm not going to even give a hint. Because the one that is not nice killed itself. Ow. Iron armored zombie. I'm sure glad I have a broadsword. And a zombie with a sword. Unarmored. How foolish. You should know better than to try and take me on without wearing anything. Drop. 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 Did that golden zombie drop any gold? No. Alright, let's just move on. Not gonna bother wasting time by killing more mobs. We need to get back home, sleep through the night, because I hate the night, because the mobs are annoying. Especially when they kill you. Or assault you continuously. Stupid freaking skeletons with bows. The bow skeletons are quite annoying compared to their tooting counterparts. The tooting counterparts don't actually hurt you. That is a large amount of mobs. It's its own natural farm. Alright. Almost home. Sleep through the night. Go over by our other portals. Place a sapling. We got plenty of oak saplings, so we'll just place one of those for the Between Lands. And go from there. Just push through the rushes. I know I've got a creeper on my tail, as apparently well as a spider. But they can't get past that. And there we go. We're home free. Woot, woot. So sleep, and then do other stuff. We'll just let our tools naturally regenerate, because we've got some time to do so. We'll also clear our inventory out first, actually. So, you first. Mob drops first, actually. So, wolf heads. Wolf pelts are technically a mob drop, as are feathers. Eggs are in there for some odd reason, I don't recall. Mushrooms into there. Sort. Anything else that can be put away in these? Yes. Grab these and repair them with themselves. Almost. And almost not. Alright. Next up, we can store the plumb line now, as well as our tough dowsing rod, because I'm not going to be going... I don't know that I'm going to have time to search, because I don't know... I don't think that the Between Lands will be able to find this thing. It looks like a gem of some sort. Store the clay. Store the salt. This is really getting packed with stuff, so we'll take out the slabs and the bone meal to start with. So that is useless to be in there. Food stuffs can be put in. And the broken bronze pickaxe. Sorry, bud, but you're useless to me. As is the work blade, because you don't need it. Probably the bronze sword too, just because, you know, it's obsolete at this point. Now we can put the gold away. A lot of inventory clearing up needed to be doing. Okay. And then out here, store the snad and the marble. Sand can't go in anymore. Take out this 3 cobble. Put that in. It doesn't hurt to have some cobble on you at all times. We want to put our tool station back down. And then we should be fine. Up and set the tool station back down. Awesome. Alright. So, we have our swamp talisman. We just need to grab a sapling and we can make the Between Lands portal. And hopefully we can find the... Nope, wrong buttons. Okay, this is a whole bunch of stuff as well. Step through the portal tree, obtain all the rings, giant weedwood, idlehead, ruins, white fortress, pots of chance, crag rock tower. The Between Lands sounds like it's a lot. But what we're focused on is the smeltery controller. Weedwood sticks. Tools brought into the Between Lands will not be effective. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. So we're going to need weedwood stuff specifically. There's that ominous thunder and lightning once more. So I'm going to see how effective, not effective is with insofar as other tools will not be useful. But we've got the sapling. Let's go over to here. And portals are a little deeper in. They're around here. Is this a good place for a portal? Yeah, I think so. Oh. Guess we should level this out then. Yeah, let's level this out real quick. Alright. Check chunks real quick. Yeah, this'll work. So, place it and swamp talisman. Not enough space. Okay. Move back a chunk, because that actually has me a little worried. In fact, there's gold over here too, apparently. So why not? Let's try this chunk then. Just level the ground here real quick. I am becoming mildly worried for how large this is gonna be. The space that we had cleared out wasn't enough. But yeah, let's just make sure this is level playing field here. figure out any depth to this, I suppose. Probably not be a terrible idea. I guess we should center it on that chunk, just to, you know, be 100% certain. Because, you know, being symmetrical is pretty important. Clean up this stuff, just, you know, have a little bit more dirt, because I'm running low. We will have to chop this tree. Bad, at least. We get some experience on our axe. Some, not a lot, though. This is a huge... Well, this is a bigger tree. Pretty sure it's a 1 ratio. Yeah, pretty much is. That kind of is unfortunate. I hear mobs. I hear mobs. A creeping... Zombies, too. Why, oh why, did I have to be stuck with you? And I think to myself, screw all the dumb mobs in the game. Look for wood. I can definitely see, oh, that's just wood that I've already chopped. I wonder, is actually chopping leaves getting anything? It is. So we'll cut leaves with this as well then. Because experience does matter. The axe is probably gonna be the last thing I have that's fully upgraded. Just because of the fact that we have to chop either leaves or logs to get the experience on it. That cleared out fast. We want to pick up all these saplings before they spawn, or before they place themselves and make more trees that I have to chop down, because that would be annoying. Good lord, they chopped a lot of stuff. We're probably not going to leave logs for a while. Okay, another tree down. Chunk is almost cleared. Just this tree, and then make us a level platform for the portal, just so it looks nice. Probably gonna need a lot more dirt though. Take this layer real quick, I guess. Oh, we're really close to our town borders, but that's fine. Not all of our portals can be underground. Some of them need to be in the public. Alright, this should be enough. Alright, so... break what I want you to break. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more dirt here if we want to leave a level platform here, which I do. I want it to look nice, and building is quicker than digging. Alright, so that's that part of the level, and now this edge needs leveling. Levels out actually very nicely. So we're gonna need a few more blocks of or stacks of what you call it here. That was definitely a skeleton going toot to toot. Alright. So we'll go that many stacks of that. We'll just drop all of our useless faff over here. AKA the flowers and all but one sapling. Actually, no, I don't want the saplings there because they'll sprout a tree right there, and I don't want that. Alright. That'll do. Okay. So, leveling, I'm leveling a plane. Those leaves did not decay. why. Hopefully they're not an issue. Hopefully. I also hope that I have enough dirt here. I should, though. I'm pretty much just filling in now. I'm not gonna fill in down there, though. That wouldn't make much sense. It's just gonna get buried, hiding the imperfections in the stone cave system that contains my other portals, which I can still easily access at least. I think I'm gonna need another stack. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need at least one more stack. Alright. Let's go and get another 2 stacks just to be safe. That was the Venus flytrap there. Otherwise, no concerns. We are, of course, at risk of being mob ganked, aka creeper ganked, by not sleeping through the night here, but I want this to be done relatively quickly here, so yeah. We can at least light it up for our workplace. Make it less likely for mobs to spawn. Not impossible, but just less likely. Alright. And now it's just fill in the spaces. Out, going up. Gotta remember any dirt that goes higher than it needs to, I can just dig with my shovel. And it would probably be more effective that way just because it would give me some experience. I also need to find a rough center point for this chunk here. I don't remember how big chunks are exactly, so yeah. If anybody can remember, or if anybody could tell me the dimensions of a chunk, I would be very much appreciative of that. And I'm definitely going to need even more dirt. We can take some of this one. I don't want to travel all the way back to base for some dirt. I don't have to. And I don't. So, you know, I won't. Get this out a little bit. It'll also give a little bit more space to maneuver, even if this is the chunk that the gold is in. Around it. There we go. We should have plenty now. Yep, we have plenty. Alright. So. Center of the chunk. I'm going to guesstimate to be right here. Yeah, that looks about centered. So, let's use the Swamp Talisman on this now. Oh, this is a cool little portal room. We're inside of it, so let's go outside and see that we have a huge tree. And skeletons trying to shoot at us. Okay. This is a big tree. I want to say I, like, perfectly centered it, actually. That's pretty cool that we... Yeah, I think we actually perfectly centered it. It looks like it might... Maybe not. Yeah, it's not perfectly centered. It looks like I was one to the right off, perhaps. And maybe one back. I just went one to the right off. south, though forwards. It's kind of hard to tell, but okay. This is huge and cool. So we have a nice little inner area with weedwood, portal frame. This whole thing is a portal frame. Tree portal. So I think I have to shift. And it's slowly overtaking my vision. Water is only infinite in river and oceans. Thank you for that lovely, useful, informative tip. Loading terrain. Ooh, this is an interesting little background here. Wilderness. Okay. So I think we are in the Betweenlands now. Let's see. Things are loading, clearly. Because I doubt the Betweenlands is just this void. Advancement made. The Betweenlands and Dark World. So, Betweenlands, Adventurer, Sevtech, H1H. Okay, so you'll need to craft new tools and weapons. This advancement specifically requires you to craft the weedwood stored, and sticks, and the control rod, and that gives me buckets and a compass, which determines your X and Z coordinates. Okay. This is very creepy looking. Does this still work? Yeah, this still works. Awesome. Environment is, interesting to say the least. Something is creeping up on us. Multiple somethings. I don't know what you are. You look creepy, though. And you're approaching me. Mushrooms. Okay. Yeah, this place looks weird, yet also cool. Let's see how you work. So you're at 100%. Oh yeah, you still do fine, my Tinker's Sword. You still work perfectly fine. I wonder if it is basic tools that don't work too well. Swamp Hag. That's entirely possible. But it might be that Tinker's tools are fine. I have another bar, by the way, above my hunger. And we have piranhas that are called anglers. I think it dropped something there. I'm not sure. Rotten food, that's interesting. Okay, I can go in this, no issues. Just gonna do a little bit of an experimental check. Slimy bone. So we need weedwood stuff, and a lot of new tabs just appeared. Correct wood, farmer, fighter, herbalist, miner. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Lots of new tabs have appeared before us. Weedwood bushes. So there's a lot to actually explore with regards to this. I can't imagine this is probably going to take a while to really get a hang of because it is a whole new dimension. But I feel like we might be fine. Contrary to what the mod said, our Tinker's Sword is at the very least still operating fine. There's a lot of cool looking stuff here. Alright, but I do think that we're going to have to be calling this stream just because I am at my time and it is 5, so... and rather, food is here for me, so I do wish to consume... Ow. Nettle. Okay, that's obviously going to hurt you. Swamp grass. So I think we're in like a swamp biome, I'd hazard to say. Though, it might also be accurate to say that this whole thing is a swamp, so really no need to state the obvious. This does work. Getting hardwood. Weedwood log. Okay, that's that one. Craft a weedwood crafting table. Betweenland sword, herbalist. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff, and this is a whole new one. Survival. Use a normal torch in the Betweenlands. I got one of those. Dim-witted. So normal torches don't work here. Good to know. But yeah, we got lots of stuff we can do in the Betweenlands. It's gonna be an interesting time to check it out. So apiaries, weedwood shield, fence gates, log from... That makes sense, I suppose. Weedwood lever, horse chopping block, basic chopping blocks. Oh god, are we gonna actually have to go all the way back to the basics? I think we are. That's kind of hilarious. But we can cheat a little bit because we have access to Overworld if we really need it, as well as our other stuff. So it does look like we could probably just chop these and take them to the Overworld for grinding up on our saw. Really quickly though, this is a stick by breaking bushes. Okay, there was some wood bushes here. So yeah, that's just the weedwood. Didn't unlock anything new. A weedwood sword though, real quick. So weedwood sword is 2 planks and a stick. You could also make gems. I'm gonna really quickly, so I've got weedwood logs, I've got a saw back at home. I'm going to really quickly return to the overworld, see about crafting a weedwood crafting bench and sword, and check the difference between it and my tinker's sword while in the Betweenlands. Just so I can see what's more effective, because my axe also is working perfectly fine, so I imagine my pick will as well. It's just going to be a matter of... I don't know. But it's good to know that I don't have to rely completely on this Betweenlands stuff. Because if I really did have to start all the way from the beginning with basic weedwood tools, that would probably be a little bit too tedious for me, and I might just, I probably would just, go ahead and straight up only do what I need to focus on it. Okay, we can probably put some of this stuff away, so that's the weedwood crafting bench, which is the all over again, that was part of the craftsman. Next is dual sulfur furnace, obtain extra ingots, that could be useful. Fighter for Betweenlands sword, yeah, just... there's a lot. Let's store some of our excess inventory. We'll craft the Betweenlands sword here. Probably a Betweenlands chest as well, and we can just store all of our Betweenlands stuff in the Betweenlands because convenience. And then we dump stuff we don't want on us. I'm not going to dump everything though because again, I am running this stream over already, and I don't want to do that too much. As much as I would love to explore the Betweenlands, and outside of those errant leaves, that actually looks like a very cool portal. Just have to get rid of those. Ow. If I can find your log source, I could do it easily, but I don't know what it is. That, and I don't know if all these are just portal frame, and we'll... yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll probably have to burn it. So we're gonna keep our Betweenlands stuff in the Betweenlands, unless there's some form of crossover. Granted, it is a little laggy, because... or time-consuming. Achievement made, Advanced Darkness. That's... an achievement. Enter a cave. Okay, I think that the Betweenlands things aren't exactly 100%. Like chest, weedwood chest. It is in fact something unique. And it was a weedwood stick for a weedwood sword. can these slimy bones be used for? Swamp talismans, a comp bow, slimy brick blocks, a bone sword, so bone tools, serious business, and the between lands. So serious business was fighter, which has a bunch of stuff unlocked now. And this did not unlock anything. So we need to find the smeltery controller. I'm going to quickly store some of our between lands stuff into here real quick. And I need to get one more between lands stick so I can try and see the difference between... Or actually, no. I don't need another between lands stick. I have a between lands sword. So what we're going to do is we're going to check the difference between this Weedwood sword and the Light's Fang. Let's find a mob real quick to slay, to test. Algae, that's slowing. So a lot of stuff in here is going to slow me, which is annoying. Frog causes poison, drops a poison gland. Wasn't a really good test though because it died in one shot. Meyer snail. Don't know. I want something with a decent sized health bar though. I can't jump in mud. That could be dangerous. Also, I just realized the antique atlas works between rounds. That's useful. Venus flytraps, those look very much more detailed than the overworld ones. Mushrooms. Okay. They're not coming at me, so I'm guessing they're not hostile. Food, though. We will need to get more food, though, before we can really do an in-depth exploration here. I like how well lit everything is, though. I don't even need my, one thing. Hurt by something. There's some things around here. I also am, probably, because I have plenty of rotten flesh, going to see about just straight up making some slime boots and stuff, because it'll help me navigate a little bit faster. Mainly looking for another one of those hags or whatever. I should have also probably marked home portal, but we're not traveling too far, so it shouldn't be too hard to find our way home. Okay, that's a cave. The mud, though, is annoying. Not sure. Let's just check this out. Might be some stuff here. Stalactites. That's cool. Okay. Sulfur ore and Symarite. We can mine it all, no problem. See, I don't think we'll have to actually make any of the Betweenlands stuff then. That's quite good. Caverns. So now we've actually officially got one. And then wilderness. So that's Symarite. It's probably more Symarite. I'm just gonna mine a little bit here. Just go for like another couple minutes, just, you know. See what I can find in this cavern, because it's an actual proper cavern. More sulfur. I believe sulfur is probably the coal down here. These caverns are deep, though. It's an actual proper cavern. It's been a while. We also found Symarite, which I'll have to look up what it can do. No mobs are really spawning down here, though. Not sure if I should be happy about that or worried. Because you can tell a lot by the difficulty of a mob. Of how difficult a place will be. And right now, outside of those anglers being annoying, there's not been really anything dangerous. Just exploring these caves a little bit. don't want to go too deep, though, because I don't want to get lost down here. And that definitely seems like it's possible, considering how vast these caverns are. So yeah, I think I'm actually going to turn around now and return back to Home Tree and end the stream. Right. And I'm already lost. Lovely. We didn't come from down there. How did I get here? Didn't drop down from there. From there. Good lord. Can I can't really be lost, can I? I think I'm really lost. I am horrible at navigation, apparently. Okay, that's not good. Unless, did I come from down here? No, I lit up down here. You know what? When lost underground, there's one thing that the Yogscast taught me. Dig up. And you'll be fine. So, let's get this samurai up between stone. Just dig straight up and you'll find your way out eventually. Granted, given the swampy nature of this area, I'm likely to dig into a swamp and start drowning, but I'll be fine, I'm sure. After that, I'll just be fine. Start. There we go. We don't actually dig straight up into death itself. Yay. Okay. Yeah, I'm lost. Stop pressing that button. Just so used to map being M. Okay, actually, not too bad. It looks like if we head this direction, we'll probably find Home Tree. And then we'll mark our Home Tree on our map. This mud is gonna be a pain. But find Home Tree and call the stream. That's the order that we're doing things here. Out of the mud. Yeah, I'm definitely getting me some stuff to ease our burden here as far as walking goes. Ow. Something injured me heavily there. I hear something in there, other than anglers, because anglers don't make a growling sound like their stomach is growling. Granted, that could have been my stomach, but I doubt it. Alright, we're just gonna run home. What are you? Harlequin toad. Yeah, the Betweenlands is weird. It's got a very swampy vibe. Kind of want to know what the inspiration for this was. All mods have some form of inspiration. I'm really curious as to what the Betweenlands inspiration is. Oh, the mod is so annoying. Snail. Come on, I just need to find Home Tree and then I can end the stream. I really don't want to be lost in the Betweenlands. Okay, come on. How did I end up underneath something? Can you explain that to me, game? No, you can't. Oh, actually, it's starting to actually get dark. Okay, so there is a day-night cycle here, it seems. And given that I didn't see those toads originally, I think that they might be a hostile nighttime mob. Regardless, though, I'm seeing light up ahead. I know I lit up the area around Base Tree very vigorously, so... Yep, there's Base Tree. Alright. So, we have returned home. No worse for the wear. We're gonna mark it, and we are calling this stream here. So, I have been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed the stream. We've started to dip our toes into H2, which includes a new realm. New, you know what I'm talking about. But it is the Betweenlands, and it is interesting, to say the least. Definitely gonna have to come back here with food. It does seem like it's supposed to restrict your tool usage, but Tinker's tools do not seem to be affected by that, which is quite useful, admittedly. But that's all for me. So I've been Solark and I hope that you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in the form of a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel is most appropriate. If you want to check out more videos by me, be sure to check out my channel below on Twitch or YouTube. And yeah, that is all I've got. So I will see you all in the next video. Have a fantastic day, everybody.